It's cantaloupe harvesting time right now here in the desert Southwest and all across the desert. Some of the best melons in the world are being harvested right now. With me is Mike Drew, who is a field supervisor for the Growers Company of Somerton, Arizona, who travel all over the western part of the country harvesting crops. And Mike, let's talk a little bit about the harvest going on right now. This is a cantaloupe field, and you say you're breaking the field. What does that mean?
Basically, George, that's usually that means our first time through. That's our first pass through the field. We have a chance to warm up the plants, as you would say, to actually check what we have for a crop there, and we take our first pick, and we have a chance to sort out, any quality problems that we may see, and kind of get an idea what our sizes are going to be.
You have a pretty thick canopy here, and by that we mean, folks, is the leaves pretty well cover the melons. You break those out into the sun, don't you?
Well, basically by the crews moving their hands to the vines, it kind of shocks the plant a little bit. It wakes it up, let's say, and it tends to help bring the cantaloupes on.
This hot weather we've been having, I understand that the crop is coming to fruition a little bit faster.
Yeah, it definitely is pushed it up a little bit because of the heat. We've had some vine problems in some of the other fields, but as you can see here, they're pretty good, pretty healthy yet. So I think the heat's going to help bring on the cantaloupes a little faster, but our quality's been really good.
Mike, you go through the field before any of the crews get here, and you sort of eyeball it and see what it's going to be doing here in the near future.
Yeah, basically what I try to do is get a handle on when it's going to come off and kind of get an idea what the sizing's going to be, so I can give the sales fellows a heads up so they know kind of where to place the melons.
You sort of are, these folks are all like quality control people themselves. They see a bad melon, they get rid of it.
That's correct. We try to train everybody, the guys on the ground that they're picking, to look at the melon closely, and if there are any defects that would hurt the quality of the box, we'll toss them out. Plus the packers on top also will check them over, and if they see any problems, coordinate with our foreman and whatnot what quality we want in the box.
Mike, of course, the quality inside the melon is superb. There is no problem with inside the melon.
Not at all, George.
All right. I wanted to say one thing that folks have been hearing a lot about salmonella and melons, and well, salmonella goes with tomatoes or potatoes or melons or anything that you have out of a field could have salmonella unless you get it home and you wash it good, folks. So just a reminder that all these melons are good quality melons. When you get them washed on the outside, open them up, they're perfectly healthy and ready to go. Mike, how's the harvest been going here?
Well, I think we're pretty much into our good quality melons right now. We've got a pretty good future ahead of us for the next few weeks here, so I see a lot of good melons coming up.
I understand the demand this year has been really good.
It's picking up. It was a little slow in the front end, but it looks like it's picking up now.
Now, Mike, this is the cantaloupe field. Now, how many different types of melons will we be picking here in the desert?
Basically, right now we're picking cantaloupes. We also have honeydews and some mixed melons also.
So we'll work over into the melon fields over here in the honeydew melons and see how you do that. Is there much difference between the two harvests?
Well, basically, cantaloupes, they tell you when to pick them because they actually slip off the vine, whereas honeydews, you basically go by color and you actually cut them off the vine.
You have to cut those off the vine. And how many boxes do you have for this trailer we see going out of here?
That's usually 10 pallets on there, 56 to a pallet, so you're talking 560 boxes on a load.
And all of those weigh just about 46 pounds per box. In the cantaloupe field right here in the Gila Valley with Mike Drew, who is the field supervisor for the Growers Company.